In the cold South Atlantic, far from any mainland, lies a cluster of small, wind-swept islands. Peaceful to the eye, but behind their beauty hides a story of pride, politics, and war. Two nations claim them. One flag flies over them. This is the story of the Falkland Islands, or as Argentina calls them, Las Malvinas. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this isolated piece of land still fuels passion, diplomacy, and even danger today. Hey everyone, I'm your name, and welcome back to the channel where we uncover the real stories behind world events. If you love history, geopolitics, and the untold truths that shaped our world, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because today's deep dive might change how you see one of the most controversial territories on Earth. So let us go back in time and find out how the battle for the Falkland title began. The Falkland Islands entered European maps in the 16th century, when explorers sailing around South America stumbled upon them. For hundreds of years, no one lived there permanently, but by the mid-1700s, three empires, France, Britain, and Spain, each decided the islands were theirs. France established a small colony first, then Britain claimed them a year later. Spain protested both claims, arguing that anything near South America belonged to its empire. So before the islands even had a permanent population, they were already disputed. Every flag raised on those shores was quickly replaced by another, and the question of who truly held title to the Falklands had begun. As the 18th century turned to the 19th, the world changed dramatically. Spain's colonies in South America began breaking away. In 1816, Argentina declared independence, and with that independence, it inherited Spain's claim over the islands. But Britain never gave up its own. In 1833, British forces sailed to the islands, raised their flag, and re-established control. For Britain, this was the continuation of its prior claim. For Argentina, it was an illegal occupation of its territory. From that moment on, both nations have held firm, each seeing themselves as the rightful owner, and so the Falkland title became a symbol of sovereignty, national pride, and unfinished history. Through the 19th and early 20th centuries, Britain developed the islands, building towns, farms, and ports. Argentina continued to claim the territory diplomatically but never regained control. The island's population remained small, mostly British settlers and their descendants. Life was quiet here, but beneath the surface, the political tension never died. Every decade, the ownership of these lonely islands sparked new arguments in London and Buenos Aires. Then, in April 1982, the dispute erupted into war. Argentina's military government, facing unrest at home, launched an invasion of the Falkland Islands, believing the world would accept their claim. British forces were caught off guard, but not for long. Within days, a massive naval task force set sail from Britain, traveling 8,000 miles to reclaim the islands. For 74 days, fierce battles raged across sea and land. When the war ended in June 1982, Britain had retaken the islands. More than 900 lives were lost. The war left deep scars, emotional, political, and national. In Argentina, defeat toppled the military dictatorship. In Britain, the victory strengthened the government's leadership and national pride. But despite the outcome, Argentina's claim remained, and the question of the Falkland title refused to disappear. Today, the Falkland Islands are a self-governing British overseas territory. The people who live there, about 3,500 residents, mostly identify as British. They speak English, use British currency, and elect their own local government. In 2013, a referendum asked islanders if they wanted to remain British. 99.8% said yes. For the islanders, the question seems settled. But for Argentina, the dispute is far from over. Every year, its leaders reaffirm their claim, calling the islands an inseparable part of their homeland. The United Kingdom insists the people's choice is final. And so, even in peace, the argument continues. In diplomacy, in politics, and in hearts. You might ask, why does this small patch of land matter so much? Because the Falklands are more than territory. They hold rich fishing grounds, possible oil reserves, and control over vital sea routes in the South Atlantic. But beyond economics, it's about what the islands represent. For Argentina, they symbolize colonial injustice, land taken during a vulnerable time. For Britain, they embody the right of people to choose their own identity. And for the world, they stand as a reminder that even the most remote places can ignite powerful emotions and define national pride. The Falkland title, a story of discovery, conflict, and identity that spans centuries. But the question remains, who truly owns the islands, the nation that claims them, or the people who live on them? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. If this story fascinated you, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more deep dive stories that explore how history still shapes our world today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.